The Bearings Asia ex-Japan equity strategy invests in companies that have exposure to a number of long-term structural themes across Asia. One of the key themes is deglobalization and its implications for the global supply chain. For decades, the benefits of globalization, like reduced tariffs, enable companies to build out supply chains in emerging market countries where the labor is abundant and costs are low. Japan led this wave into the newly industrializing economies into Asia. When China opened up in the 1990s, global companies flocked to the country, attracted by the huge and cheap labor force, and China became the factory of the world thanks to the unparalleled scale advantages its size offers. In the wake of pandemic-induced disruptions globally, supply chain diversification and resilience have become a priority. Inventory management has also moved from just-in-time to a just-in-case approach. Increased geopolitical tensions between the US and China led multinational corporations to consider a supply chain bifurcation strategy, localizing supply chains in China to supply the domestic market and providing ex-China supply chain to supply the rest of the world. Deglobalization and the pandemic have only added to the urgency and need for supply chain diversification and resilience.
We believe that countries with a large and young population stand to benefit from this trend. In particular, ASEAN countries will likely see a second wave of FDI, foreign direct investment, while India's huge potential domestic market is another source of attraction for multinational corporations. In fact, we are already seeing these trends being played out. FDI into ASEAN countries has grown at a compounded 15% CAGR, compounded annual growth rate, in the last 10 years to 2019. While ASEAN's global export share has grown from 5.9% to 7.1%. We believe that companies with manufacturing facilities in India and ASEAN are well positioned to benefit from the supply chain diversification theme, as they will likely see an increase in orders. Companies with the technological capabilities to help China localize their technological supply chain also stand to benefit. Finally, businesses that can help multinational corporations lower the cost of production as they reshore back to the high labor cost destinations, such as those in the automation value chain, look well positioned for growth. At Bearings, we aim to deliver attractive risk-adjusted returns through fundamental bottom-up stock selection and a disciplined portfolio construction process. The Bearings Asia ex-Japan equities strategy invests in companies with exposure to a number of secular growth themes, including supply chain diversification and reshoring.